Sweet, airy, and addictive. These are some of my ultimate favorite fluffy gourmand fragrances ever. When I think about fluffy gourmands, I usually think about 3 notes, which are cotton candy, marshmallows, and whipped cream. So most of these fragrances here have one of those notes in them, or they just kind of give off that fluffy, cozy, sweet vibe. So let's get into it. This first fragrance smells like everything good, everything delicious, everything amazing about a carnival. It is none other than L'Eau de Parfum by Cirque du Soleil. They very kindly gifted this to me when I went to their event in Santa Monica. I got to bring my mom, which was so fun because she's been taking me to see Cirque du Soleil for so many years. It was very much so a full circle moment. But getting into the scent, first of all, packaging. At this point, with the amount of perfumes I have, I just always throw away the packaging, but look at how cute this is. I couldn't. Bottle is absolutely stunning. Oh my goodness, if you have not smelled this and you're a gourmand girly, you have to. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules, but you have to. The fluffy note that I get in this one is cotton candy. It smells like freshly spun, sugary strawberry cotton candy. There's also a delicious caramel note, as well as a popcorn note, which normally I do not love at all, but somehow it works in this fragrance. I think because it's kind of toned down, so don't let that note scare you away. If you can sample this fragrance, I highly, highly recommend because I know it is on the pricier side. I'm matching with this next fragrance. This one is Sweet Tooth by Sabrina Carpenter. What do you guys think about this bottle? I think it's cute. I've heard some people say that it's a little tacky, but I don't know. This scent has that marshmallow in it. It also has some whipped cream in it, but I believe it also has bergamot and I think ginger that almost gives it a slight bit of freshness in the opening. I really, really loved this scent until I found another one very similar to this. Introducing Louise Praline by Zakat. How beautiful is this bottle? Zakat is another Arab fragrance house. Their stuff is underrated. This one smells like a lightly caramelized marshmallow. When I first saw the notes of this fragrance, I was like, okay, it's gonna be another Bianco Latte dupe. PSA to all the brands out there. I think we're good. I think we're good on the Bianco Latte dupe. But to my surprise, this does not smell like Bianco Latte at all. As soon as I sprayed it, I said, wait, this is a better version of Sweet Tooth to me. It's fluffier, a little bit creamier. I would say they're about 90% similar, but in Sweet Tooth, sometimes I get a little bit of this synthetic coconut scent that I'm not the biggest fan of. And luckily, this one does not have a coconut note in it. I love a coconut note, don't get me wrong, but the one in Sweet Tooth, sometimes it's not my favorite. It's just slightly synthetic. I would say if you like this one, this is an easy blind buy. Just make sure you get these Arab fragrances from a reputable shop. I get a lot of mine through TikTok shop, only with the shops that I trust, because there's a lot of random fake websites out there, so be careful. I will link the ones that I know are for sure real and that I trust in the description. Now, if you're looking for a deep, sexy marshmallow scent, I highly, highly recommend Milk by Commodity. This one smells like you're in a wood cabin, all snuggled up, roasting marshmallows. It's a little bit deep, but it still has those sweet, creamy, fluffy, lactonic notes, as well as some marshmallow, which is such a nice combo. I really am not into woody notes that much, to be honest, but mixed with that marshmallow and that milky note, I don't know. Something about this one does things to me. This is the type of fragrance I would wear for a winter date night, or just a night where you're all snuggled up with your boo or your cat if you're me. Come here. My queen has awoken. I know I've mentioned this scent before, but I have to mention it again, especially for my lemon gourmand lovers, because I know, sweetie, come here. This one is Bake by Acro. If you want to smell like a straight up lemon cupcake, this is gonna do that for you. It's one of the sugariest, is that a word? It's one of the sugariest scents that I own, and I'm obsessed with it. It's such a fun, fluffy, sweet lemon gourmand scent that I will probably have in my collection forever. I am so in love with it, and I've definitely gotten quite a few compliments on this one. Now we got a fragrance for my powdery, airy, strawberry fragrance lovers. This one is American Cream by Lush. I originally fell in love with the hair conditioner of this, so I'm so glad that they came out with a perfume. It has this lightness to it that is so refreshing, so clean. This gives me Pilates princess that's wearing pink bows in her hair and cute little leg warmers. She's freshly out the shower, just smelling good. Then you add that touch of strawberry to it. I love this scent. Let me know if you guys want to see other videos like my favorite clean girl scents, fresh scents, spicy scents, sensual date night scents. Let me know what you guys want to see. I'm here to deliver, okay? Imagine walking down the streets of France and you smell the fluffiest, yummiest croissant croissants in the distance. That is what this fragrance is giving. This is Crumb Couture by Sniff. Such a yummy scent. I think I enjoy this scent because I don't get full-on bread from this. When I first heard of Crumb Couture, I was thinking, do I want to smell like a croissant? I don't think I do, but in this case, yes I do. This smells like such a fluffy, flaky croissant, but it almost smells like they filled the croissant with something else. Maybe some sweet hazelnut cream, or I don't want to say I get a strawberry or chocolate note in this, but I'm telling you there's something else than just croissant. It smells like the croissant is filled with something yummy and delicious. I love this one. I mean, it's safe to say I love all of these. Before I continue, if you have not subscribed yet, please feel free to do so. I will be here every single Thursday, so come and join the family. Now, I can't do a fluffy gourmand dedicated video without bringing up Yum Bougie Marshmallow 81 by Kaoli. It would be a crime. This girly pop right here smells like silky strawberry whipped cream. Throw some marshmallow fluff on top and some coconut cream in there as well. It's so fluffy and slightly creamy from that coconut. It's more of a coconut milk than coconut shavings. And if you haven't smelled it yet, go run your booty over to Sephora and go smell this because it is divine. Now we got the more affordable version. This one is Marshmallow Blush by Paris Corner. Now you guys know how I feel about this. I think if you have the funds, it is really great to support the original brand. And just being honest, I do prefer Yum Bougie Marshmallow over Marshmallow Blush. This is a really great alternative though. I get more strawberry in this one, and I also feel like it can be a little bit more creamy versus fluffy, but they are nearly identical. So if you're looking for a more affordable option, this one is great. No complaints really. Now I am not a cherry fragrance lover, but when it comes to this baby, yes I am. This is none other than Ruby Rush by the queen herself, Paris Hilton. I don't know about y'all, but I have been wearing her fragrances since middle school, since I was about yay tall. I must have similar taste to her because it seriously seems like every perfume of hers that I smell, I love. This one in particular is a cherry whipped cream dream. Most of my other cherry fragrances are more on that syrupy, dark, boozy side. This one is much more fluffy, pillowy, and it also has such an airy whipped cream note to it that I am obsessed with. I feel like a lot of cherry scents I normally reach for at nighttime because they have that dark, sensual vibe. This one is so fun and playful. You can wear this one whenever. This next fragrance is new to my collection. This one is Sucre de Cotton by Le Monde Gourmand. Now this one is a little different to the other ones I've been showing you guys. This is definitely more on that sweet, fruity side. It smells like sugary vanilla. I'm not even sure if there's a cotton candy note in this, but to me this smells like, hear me out, passion fruit cotton candy. It's got this super juicy fruity note and then almost this spun sugar vibe to it as well. I haven't heard that many people talk about this one, so gotta throw her in there. This next one is another gem from Le Monde Gourmand. This is Confetti Doré. I don't think this has marshmallow. I don't think this has cotton candy in it, but the fluffiness is coming from vanilla cake. I'm getting flashbacks to birthday parties when I was a kid. This straight up smells like the yummiest vanilla birthday cake. And somehow it's not artificial. I feel like a birthday cake scent can very easily be synthetic, but this one is so realistic. It's so yummy and fluffy. Love layering these types of scents too. Really anything vanilla, sweet, sugary, I love layering. I know I've already talked about this next one quite a few times already. This is the Marshmallows Hair and Body Mist by Ellis Brooklyn. Every time I smell this scent, my eyes roll to the back of my head. I think this is the best straight up marshmallow scent I've ever tried in my life. This is sweet, but it has the perfect amount of sweetness. It's not too overboard. It feels perfectly blended. This is the perfect scent to represent a fluffy fragrance category. It's the type of fragrance where if someone is wearing it, I'm clinging on to them and I just want to keep smelling them. And once again, I'm quite impressed with the longevity of this, even though it's a body hair mist. It has 12% concentrated perfume oil in it, which I think most body mists usually have about 5%. Definitely lasts a lot longer than your average body spray. But I will not be mad, Ellis Brooklyn, if you make a perfume of this, if you make a body oil, if you make a lotion, if you make a body butter, if you make a shampoo, if you make a conditioner, I won't be mad. You will have all of my coins. Now this next fragrance kind of teeters between creamy and fluffy, but I had to include it. That was the hard part about creating this video because a lot of my fluffy scents are also very creamy, sometimes more creamy, so I still didn't include include quite a few of them. But let me know if you want to see a creamy fragrance video. This next fragrance is Tiramisu Speculoos. This girly was the talk of the town for a while. I will say she has gotten a little bit of hate on TikTok. And in my personal opinion, I don't know why. Because this smells like Biscoff cookies to me. This smells like tiramisu. Creamy, fluffy, yummy goodness. And this has such a nice scent trail. As you can see, the dent isn't really denting in this one, but almost every single time I've worn this one out, I've gotten a compliment. At least other people think it smells good on me. It's such a beautiful, whipped, sweet gourmand fragrance, and it also has a little bit of spice to it that gives it a little extra something. Now, I also can't do a fluffy fragrance video without mentioning these two beauties. Miss Yara by Lattafa and Kiss a Pink by Paris Corner. Love them or hate them, these are compliment magnets. And in my opinion, they smell delicious. Yara is powdery, feathery, it smells so delicate. It's such a sweet, feminine scent that I've received a ton of compliments on. And Kiss a Pink smells very similar. With Kiss a Pink, I get a little bit more of this apple note. I'm actually not sure if Yara has an apple note. I think this one does. I think Yara has more of that fruity gourmand accord that a lot of people correlate to strawberry, which I could also see, but it's definitely not a full-on strawberry scent. These both also give me Pilates Princess Clean Girl aesthetic. I feel like with any powdery fragrance, I automatically think clean girl aesthetic for some reason, and they both smell like the color pink. Next up is Cotton Candy Musk by Gulf Orchid. Hopefully this one is released now by the time that I post this video. This one smells like you're laying on a pink cloud with your boo eating cotton candy. This one is pillowy, it's effortlessly sweet, yet cottony and fresh, if that makes any sense. This one to me is such an easy everyday scent, but like I said in my previous video, I love wearing this one to bed. It also gives that I'm not trying too hard clean girl aesthetic. Now this next scent is one of my most viral videos on TikTok for good reason. I remember at the time I got this, I was trying so hard to find a good Burberry Her elixir dupe, and then it just fell into my lap. This one's got some marshmallow in it, it's got some red fruits in it. This gives me such a girly, twirly, sweet, fluffy, pink perfume vibe. Have I even said the name yet? This is Now Women by Rave. I believe this is also a subsidiary company to Lattafa, so like any other Lattafa fragrance, you know the longevity is right there. Honestly, I've never really been much of a designer perfume girly. I feel like they just don't last or project as much as these Middle Eastern fragrances, and these are way more affordable. So I'm very much here for it. Next up, we got a sample that I'm afraid I'm gonna have to upgrade to a full bottle. This one is Delizia de Marshmallow from Kais. This definitely deserves a spot because it straight up smells like marshmallow fluff. This one is sweet, creamy, marshmallow heaven pretty much. And I mean, in my book, you can layer a marshmallow scent with just about any type of scent category. I would layer a marshmallow scent with any vanillas, any gourmands, fresh scent, fruity scent, woody scent. You can really layer this with anything and it'll just give it that caramelly, fluffy base. So yeah, I'm afraid I'm gonna need this in a full bottle. But if you want something more affordable, this still might be my favorite. I'm just obsessed with this. I literally dream about this fragrance. I'm so dramatic, I know. Lastly, I thought it would be fun to throw in a couple body care items. Let me know if you guys are interested in seeing body care recommendations. I have so many body oils, so many body lotions, so many body butters. So if that's something you want to see, let me know in the comments. But these two right here are fluffy gems. This first one is from Orena Fragrances. I love, love, love all of their products. This one is called Strawberry Icon. It is inspired by Melanie Martinez's Crybaby Milk perfume. This is such a fluffy, creamy, strawberry, milky scent. I love layering this one with any of my strawberry scented perfumes. Definitely, definitely for my strawberry, fluffy, powdery fragrance lovers. And of course, I gotta put a marshmallow fluff body oil in this video. This one is from a small business I found on TikTok. Her stuff is so underrated. But yeah, this truly smells like marshmallow fluff. It is absolutely the perfect base to pair with any of these fragrances over here. I know that was a very, very long video, so if you've made it to the end, thank you so much. If you want to see any reviews on other scent categories, let me know down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I love you guys so much. I'll see you next Thursday. Bye.